guys, it is me, Tisha with Pan Society, and I just wanted to talk to you for a little bit today about fear and your comfort zone. So the other day, I put something out to the universe that I wanted to basically to do, and it was like around business, and I was like, you know what, I can do this. This is what I know. It's my comfort zone. I can do it with my eyes closed. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this again, but I'm just gonna do it a little bit different, learning from the lessons from previous. So the day that I made that decision to do this particular business, the very next day it landed in my lap. And I'm talking about like doo-doo, just dropped right into my lap. And I was like, wow. I was like, okay, this is dope. This is pretty cool. I'm a powerful manifester. I put it out to the universe that this is what I wanted, and the universe gave it to me. And I proceeded, and I was feeling good. And then about 48 hours in, I just was feeling off, and things weren't feeling right. And I couldn't really explain what it was. And, I kind of thought, well, maybe I'm just feeling like this because I got to put a little work into it, and I'll work, I'm a hard worker, but, maybe I'm just being a little, lazy or something. I don't know. I wasn't really sure, but I just knew that the feeling was off. And the day after those 48 hours, it was presented to me why I was feeling like that. And I had this really nagging and upsetting energy like around me that I've had in the previous years, with it being in that same industry. And I said, this is not for me. Yes, I asked the universe, or I put it out to the universe that this is what I wanted to, dabble in, and the universe gave it to me. But what I learned from that was that I'm a powerful manifester. And just because the universe lines it, up with you and drops it in your life doesn't mean that it's the best thing. Because remember, the universe is not going to judge you for anything. If you're focusing your energy on this, and this is where, what you're putting out there, you're going to get it back regardless of how that is. Hence the reason if we put out fear and negativity, we get that right back, right? So it made me, get out into nature and I walked. And this is where I did like a 90-minute walk. And I had to rid some of that energy and clear up my thoughts. And I realized what I did. I was going backwards. I was going back to my old self because it was comfortable. And it was what I knew. And it was also out of fear. It was fear of the unknown. And as I'm walking and clearing my thoughts, I realized again what it was that I did. I basically said to the universe was that I don't trust you to bring me my highest good. I don't trust that me serving others, I'm going to be able to take care of my needs and my family's needs, like basic needs. That's what I said by wanting to go backwards, because it's like, hey, I know that I could do it with my eyes closed, and I could just get in, and I'll make money, and I'll be able to cover all my stuff. And that was all out of fear, completely out of fear, and wanting to stay in my comfort zone. And I've talked about this before, like our bodies will never lie. And my body was like, yeah, you got this, and you have this opportunity to do this, but this is not the best thing for you. It isn't, and when I really thought about it, it wasn't in alignment with my purpose at all. And if it's not in alignment with my purpose, I don't need to do it. I need to just trust. Just trust. Trust and know that the universe is going to bring me my highest good. So I'm saying all this to say is that we are all powerful manifestors. If you put it out there, you will get it back. But it doesn't mean that it's always the best situation for you. So when you're thinking about these things that you maybe desire or you want, really think through it and figure out, why do I want this? How is this going to make me feel? So if you question those things, if I would have done that at that time and questioned, I would have realized that I was just afraid. It was just fear and wanting to stay in the comfort zone and reverting back to my old ways. And that is not a place that I want to be. You know, I've made a lot of, you know, a big shift in these past like 14, 15 months. And I don't want to go backwards, but I am human. And for that quick second, I was reverting back to my old ways because it was safe and it was all out of fear. But the biggest lesson that I learned is, again, I'm a powerful manifester. So I just got to clear it up and ask myself these questions. What are my heart's desires, and what is it that I, you know, truly want, and what's in alignment with my purpose, and continue to hold those thoughts and put those out there and know, again, that the universe has my back and it's going to always bring me my highest good. So to wrap this up, I just want to say to all of you, do not revert back to your old ways based off of comfort and fear. So let's all together kick fear in the butt. Until next time.